This video offers general information about Governor Brown's remission order. It is not legal advice and does not make the Oregon Law Center your attorney. Has your Oregon driver license been suspended for years? Did it all start when you couldn't pay a ticket for a minor traffic violation, or when you didn't show up for a court date about the ticket? Governor Kate Brown issued an order that will help thousands of Oregonians whose licenses are suspended for these reasons. This video explains what the order does, how to find out if you are one of the people the order helps, and what to do to get your license back. Before 2020, if you got a traffic ticket in Oregon but couldn't afford to pay it, the court could suspend your driver license for up to 20 years. In 2020, Oregon lawmakers realized this was a bad policy that punished people for being poor and that disproportionately harmed drivers who are Black, Indigenous, or other people of color. They changed the law so courts can't suspend driver licenses for non-payment. But the law was not retroactive, so if your license was already suspended for non-payment, it stayed suspended. In December 2022, Governor Brown used her clemency powers to remit or forgive all the fines associated with minor traffic violations for about 7,000 Oregonians. The order tells courts across the state to wipe the debt off the books and notify the Oregon DMV that any suspension relating to the debt should be lifted. The order does not automatically reinstate anyone's license. It forgives debt and clears the way so a driver can go to the DMV to get her license back. The order does not get rid of all fines for traffic violations. It is limited to a specific list of about 7,000 people. To find out if you are on the list, you have three options. You can call the DMV at 503-945-5000. You can visit the DMV's website, click Contact DMV, and use their Ask DMV a Question form. Or you can visit tinyurl.com/OR traffic debt and check the list for your name. The list is separated by court, and if you have multiple traffic tickets in multiple courts, your name may appear several times in the list. If you are on the list, congratulations. You are on your way to debt forgiveness and getting your license back. But first, you will need to wait as the courts clear the debt and report to the DMV. We suggest waiting until mid-February 2023 to check if the suspensions on your license have been lifted. In February 2023 or later, you can call the DMV or use their online Ask DMV a Question form to check if all the suspensions on your license have been lifted. If they say yes, great! Ask what steps you need to take to get your license restored. You might need to pay a reinstatement fee or take a driving test. The DMV can tell you what to do and help you schedule any appointments. If you contact the DMV and they say some suspensions are still active, you can ask for more information. You'll want to ask for the name of the court, the case number, and the type of suspension. We have a court debt worksheet that you can use to keep track of this information, linked in the video description. Ask the DMV if the suspension was included in the governor's order. If it was, call the court and ask when the debt and suspension will be cleared. If you're on the list and you've taken all these steps, but there is still a suspension on your license, it might be time to get some help. After March 1st, 2023, you can find a legal aid attorney in your area at OregonLawHelp.org/findlegalhelp or by calling 211. Be sure to take the steps described earlier in this video before you contact a legal aid attorney. But what if you're not on the list? You can take steps to get your license back even if you are not on the list. You can write a letter to each court you owe fines to, asking them to forgive or reduce the debt and lift the hold on your license. We have a sample letter you can use, linked in the video description. If the courts won't work with you to get your license back, you can apply to the governor for forgiveness of your fines. There's a link to the remission application in the video description. To learn more about your rights and legal aid services in Oregon, visit OregonLawHelp.org.